host, Erica here, and here's the video I've been promising. This is a professional style for naturals with short, wet hair. My hair was dripping wet this morning and I got it into that roll, which there are a couple of tricks to, after I washed it and conditioned it. So here's what I started with. It's soft and conditioned because I slept with conditioner on it overnight in a baggie, but as you can see, it's a little dull and it's time for a bath. So here's after I have washed and conditioned my hair. It's got some leave-in conditioner distributed through it, and it is still very, very wet. So what I'm going to do is apply some aloe vera gel around the perimeter of my hair, because that's really the part that's going to be visible after I get my hair all styled. This might also be a good time to put some extra conditioner on your ends because they'll be tucked away, so if they're a little white or dull or something, nobody will be the wiser. Wait a minute, do you see this? That's a ponytail. Since when can I make a ponytail? Okay, I'll take time to celebrate that milestone later. For now, I'm going to part some bangs. Now there's lots of different ways I could have styled my bangs, but what I decided to do today was to wear them in kind of a wash and go. Sorry, nose is itching. The rest of my hair is a little too wet. So I'm just going to kind of squeeze some of that water out so that it's not dripping. If it's dripping now, it'll be dripping after it's styled and mess up my clothes. Okay, just give it a little shake. That was more fun than I thought it would be. I need help, y'all. I do. I admit it. Okay. So now I'm going to part a little Y at the top, and that's just because it's very easy. What was that? Anyway, it's very easy when you're doing the roll, because you're concentrating on keeping the pressure taut so that you don't lose your roll. It's really easy to grab hair from the wrong place. So I'm just going to part a Y at the top of my hair so that it delineates what goes where. So the sections on the right and left go on the right and left, and the section in the back goes in the back. So just make a little Y. Next, you need some tools. Bobby pins, those are big ones. You'll need a small one or two, and you'll definitely need a couple of hairpins. That's not a broken bobby pin, it's a hairpin. So here's one of the tricks, and that is you need to stretch your hair out a little bit. Now my hair needs to be detangled, but I'm not going to do that now, I don't have time. And I'm pulling from the root to the mid shaft and letting go. I'm not actually pulling the ends of my hair. So it doesn't look like it's a whole lot longer or elongated, but it actually feels a lot longer once I have kind of stretched it out with my hand a little bit. Detangling would also solve the problem of giving you a little extra length, and since your hair is wet and has conditioner on it, if you have time, then detangling would definitely make this part go easier. But it's not going too bad just with the stretching. The whole reason for doing that is to keep it from being lumpy and bumpy, which is what can happen when the hair is really tangled and kind of bunches up when you're trying to get your roll going. So I'm going to roll a little bit and stick a bobby pin in. Now I want to work on the sides and then come back to the middle. So I'm going to take this bobby pin and go straight up over the roll in the middle so that I can let go. That'll allow me to work on the other side so that I can kind of meet in the middle. So I'm just going to make another ponytail and start rolling. Same procedure as the other side. I'm just going to roll for a bit, trying to follow the same angle, same direction, and the same size as I did on the opposite side of my head, and then I'm going to secure the front with a bobby pin. And I'm trying to go below the surface so that the bobby pin isn't visible. So I'm going to stretch that out a little bit, and then I'm going to continue my roll trying to focus on keeping a uniform size. It isn't always possible when you get to the back where the hair is thicker, but notice that I smooth from the top and the bottom as I'm rolling. After I've gotten an inch or two away from the other bobby pin, I'm going to add an additional bobby pin. So you could also just kind of stop here and make a little puff in the back if you wanted to. You could stop here and make a ponytail and add a sock bun if you wanted to. But I'm going to roll that around my finger, slide my finger out, hold it while I tuck, and try to find the bobby pin that I used earlier. I know it's around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. So I'm just going to roll, tuck, roll, tuck, roll, tuck, and then I'm going to put that bobby pin in the center to secure it. So that's still pretty loose on this side, so it needs another bobby pin. I think I went a little too far between bobby pins. Okay. That still feels a little loose in a few places, but overall it's good. Shape looks uniform. And it's all in there. Very important. So I'm going to add the hairpins between the bobby pins. So I don't want to add more bobby pins because they tend to feel really tight on my head toward the end of the day. You know, they might feel fine now, but by the time 5 or 6 o'clock rolls around, I'll be ready to throw them across the room. So I'm going to point the little legs up toward the ceiling, loop it over the roll, and then press it down. And again, I'm doing this between bobby pins. So between those two bobby pins, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll that and tuck it all back in there. And then point the little legs up toward the ceiling. And then loop it over the roll and then point down toward the floor. Alright. That's it. Feels pretty stable. Now for the bangs. So I've already decided that I'm going to basically do kind of a wash and go on the bangs, but I'm going to put a little bit more aloe vera gel because it weighs down my hair, and then it makes whatever styling product I apply over the top work better. Now I think I've always done this since I was texturizing my hair because my hair needed the extra weight, but I didn't want to use a butter because that's a different kind of weight. I don't even know how to describe this. Anyway, now I'm putting the styling product over the top, and I'm just making sure I work it in all the way from the root to the end, trying not to get it on my scalp because I try not to put product directly on my scalp. But I'm going to get that all worked in. That looks about right. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that I've gotten the product smoothed on the hair. I haven't actually done this process to my entire head. I've done it to my bangs a few times, but as you can see, it takes a lot of working to get my hair to be all coated with product because there's a lot of hair. But I think that's just about it. Just going to grab a few sections and coil them around my finger if they look like they're not clumping well. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so that's it. If you like this style, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye!